Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters. I want to say good morning and welcome to another day, another edition of our Good Morning Today. That's right. This is the daily grief devotional that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through grief. What? One day at a time. Grief is the natural, normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feeling and emotion. Come on. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how it is expressed on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, we express it. And that's why we say, good morning, because mourning is a good thing. Mourning is a great thing. We thank you for joining us on today. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. I am senior pastor of the City of Hope Community Church located in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am the virtual pastor of Hope Nation, people all around this country that's rocking with your boy. And I am your certified grief coach for 2023 as I'm helping you to navigate through the grief that you are feeling. Look, I so love this community. I love this virtual village. I love each and every one of you, and I'm so happy, so excited, so ecstatic, so elated to have this opportunity and this time to come to you to help you to navigate through the grief that you are feeling and experience in your life. This community is a lifesaver for so many people. It's a wonderful opportunity to have your outlet to be able to express yourself as you go through and grow through the grief that you are experiencing. So I want to say welcome into this place. And I'm so happy to have each and every one of you here. I'm excited about today, y'all. This is a special lesson. It's day 42, and we called it Don't Wait, Articulate. Don't wait, articulate. Go ahead and drop that in the chat one time for the one time. Don't wait, articulate. Pastor Duncan, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you. Come on. Check this out. Our grief quote for the day says, a year from now, you will wish you had started today. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. We hear that quote oftentimes. Most times it's dealing with like weight loss or transformation, right? Because everybody dreads going to the gym or starting a new regimen. And we always say, a year from now, you would have wished you had started today, right? But it's not just true in that area. It's true in all areas. It's true in anything that you want to do that we don't want to do, that we oftentimes put off, right? We put it off. And then a month later, we be like, man, if I would have started, I'd be, or 3 months later, man, if I would have started, I would have been 3 months. When we get to the end of the year, man, I should have started, man, 12 months ago, I would have been so far. We do that and we have remorse because we didn't start when we could have started, right? And so I love it because a year from now, you would have wished you started today. But we're looking at this quote through the lens of grief. Let's get into it, y'all. We grievers can be procrastinators. Ooh, we grievers can be procrastinators, right? We're naturally depressed and our energy is low. And so we put things off and off and off. But this is so true, right? We grievers can be procrastinators. Our energy is low. We're depressed, so we put things off and we put things off and we put things off. And this is what I want you to know. It's okay. It's okay. Some of you are so enamored by grief. Come on. I know you neat freaks in your house is usually spick and span and spotless. You ain't cleaned up nothing. Right? Your room is usually well and organized, this, that, and other. Y'all, it's in disarray. It is a reflection of how you feel on the inside. Look, and it's okay, right? You are overwhelmed with this, that, and the other. You are juggling and dealing with so many different emotions. You don't know if you coming or you going. And so we put things off and off and off. Does that sound like anybody in here? Does anybody say, whoo, that's me? That was me or that is me? I do. I put stuff off. Check this out. It's normal and even necessary to procrastinate in early grief. It's normal and even necessary to procrastinate in early grief. I'm your certified grief coach. I'm giving you permission. I'm letting you know it's normal and even necessary to procrastinate, especially when you're early in your grief, y'all. It's normal. Give yourself some grace. I'm telling you, It's normal. It is necessary. I want to give you permission. I want to give you the grace and the space to embrace. Come on. To embrace what you're feeling right now. It's normal. And you ain't trifling. It's normal and it's necessary. Check this out. We're sitting, oh, I love this. We're sitting in the wound of our grief. Ooh. You are sitting in this fresh wound of your grief. How? How, Sway? How you supposed to do this, that, and the other, and do all this stuff, and you trying to stay on top and do all it? No, you are sitting in the wound of your grief. And guess what? This thing hurts. It's painful. I can't think clearly. It's cloudy. It's affecting me. It's bothering me. Why? Because I'm sitting in the wound. Nothing's normal. It's normal. Look, nothing is normal. I say it's normal. It's natural for you to feel. It's normal for everything to be, I was about to say disnormal. That's not a word. It's normal for everything to be unnormal, right? When you are going through grief, it's normal for everything to seem unnormal. You are sitting in the wound of your grief. We need to turn, here it is, we need to turn inward and focus on our grief right now. Look, it's all right to procrastinate. You ain't got to do 100. You don't have to do 100,000 other things, but you need to do this one thing. You need to turn inward and focus on your grief right now. I told you this is the time to be selfish because you're hurting. You're dealing with life. You're dealing with things. You're dealing with stuff. And you got to take care of you. You got to focus on you, right? It's all right you're not doing 100,000. It's all right that the stuff not clean. It's okay. I'm with you. It's all right. The room ain't what is. I'm with you. You need to turn inward. You need to turn inward and focus on your grief right now. Please understand our need for space. We'll get to whatever needs doing when we get to, I felt that in my shando. We'll get to whatever needs doing when we get to it. I need y'all to put that down. I'll get to it when I get to it. Put that down in the chat, baby. I'll get to it when I get to it. And look, it's okay. This is what you got to know and understand. Give yourself grace and space. Develop the mindset that says, you know what, I'll get to it when I get to it. And that is okay. That is okay. I'll get to it when I get to it. I ain't there right now. I ain't got to it yet. I'll get to it eventually. I'm going to get to it when I get to it. Why? Because we're turning inward, right? Check this out, y'all. I love it. The one thing you shouldn't put off for too long. Here it is. This is the only thing. You putting everything else off, which is good. This is the only thing. The one thing you shouldn't put off too long is expressing your grief. That is the only thing you should not put off too long. Expressing your grief. You can procrastinate and everything else. Take your time, honey child. Take your time, bruh. Take your time. The one thing you are not going to put off, you should not put off too long, is what? Is expressing your grief. Procrastinated mourning, listen, y'all, turns into carried grief, which is grief we never express. I start this show off every single day letting you know that grief is what you feel on the inside. Grief is the natural, normal response to loss, change, and transition, right? That results in the expression of feeling and emotion. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how it is expressed on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, we express it. And that's why we say good morning, because mourning is a good thing. Look. The one thing you shouldn't put off too long is expressing our grief. Procrastinated mourning turns into carried grief, which is grief we never express. That's what you don't want. Danger, danger, red alert, red alert. This is what you don't want. This is why. Carried grief turns into all kinds of problems in our life. If you don't hear nothing else I'm saying, listen, I'm your certified grief coach. I'm your pastor. I love you. I'm trying to help you. Carried grief turns into all kind of problems in our life. If you do not express this grief, If you continue to walk around with this carried grief, it's going to manifest into other problems. It's going to turn into physical problems. It's going to turn into financial problems. It's going to turn into mental and emotional problems because while your grief is trying to get out, you are holding it hostage. You are keeping it captive. You are not allowing it the opportunity to get out. That's why I named this lesson, Don't Wait, Articulate. You don't have time to wait. You got to learn to articulate. I told you, don't suppress it. You got to learn to express it because carried grief will turn into other problems. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I've known. I've seen it for myself. I've seen sickness manifest in the bodies of people carrying grief and who went to the doctors and ran all kind of tests and couldn't find nothing. You know why? Because it was grief. I've seen people who didn't express their grief and they ate their way through comfort food and amassed 50 and 100 pounds. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen people who refused to express their grief. They carried the grief and manifested into a problem of debt because they shopped and they racked up 10 and 15 and $20,000 worth of debt. I've seen people they just wanted to feel anything other than what they felt. I've seen people engage in illicit sexual affairs. I've seen people dive into drugs and alcohol, right? Because because they carried this grief, they refuse to express it. And so guess what? You just holding this pain, you carrying it, and it manifests into other problems. This is the one thing you do not want to happen. You don't want your problems to start having problems. It's a problem when your problems start having babies, right? And the way to avoid that, the way to deal with that, the way to address that, I'm not going to carry this grief. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to articulate. Carry grief turns into all kind of problems in our life. That feeling that's been weighing us down, here it is. It's time to talk about it. The feeling that's been weighing us down, guess what? It's time to talk about it. That idea that is bothering us and keeping us awake at night, guess what? It's time to talk about it. It's time to write about it in our journals. The 7 o'clock devotion was talking about writing in your journals. It's time to write about it in our journals, or maybe talk to a spiritual mentor about it. A year from now, y'all, it's gonna be too late. It's going to be too late. It's time to talk about the problem you've been having. It's time to talk about the thing that's keeping you up at night. Come on. It's time to talk about it. What you feeling on the inside. It's time to talk about it. The very thing that you have not articulated to nobody else. It's time to talk about it. Don't wait. You're going to articulate. This is what you got to know and understand, beloved. Oh, I love you so much. I want to help you, y'all. It's time to, y'all put that in the chat. It's time to talk about it, right? I'm going to talk about it. I got to have this outlet. It's time to write about it in your journals. Journaling is so therapeutic. Oh, it's so therapeutic. We're going to have a collective grief journal session where we just write or type. It's an outlet. We talked about outlets a couple of. If y'all ain't tuned into this, I'm telling you, if y'all ain't tuned into this, y'all are getting so many tools, tips, techniques, and takeaways. I always keep it raw, real, and relevant. And these lessons are practical, portable, and applicable that you can apply right now to your situation. And it's helping you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. It ain't going to erase it all away right now. But you know what? Small steps lead to great distances. And if you keep showing up every single day, these small steps are going to take you great distances in your grief journey. It's time to talk about it. Whether you're talking, whether you're journaling, that's what you got to understand. Journals. Maybe talk to a spiritual mentor about it. A year from now, it's going to be too late. Y'all, when in doubt, you got to let it out. There's 3 right there. When in doubt, you got to let it out. We don't suppress it, we express it. Don't wait, articulate. I don't know how else to say it, y'all. Dr. Seuss ain't got nothing on me, but y'all got to help me out, right? Don't, when in doubt, let it out. Don't suppress it. You got to express it. Don't wait, articulate. A year from now, you're going to wish you did. The time to express my grief, thoughts, and feelings has arrived. The time to express my grief, thoughts, and feelings has arrived. The time to express my grief, thoughts, and feelings has arrived. I want you to do this, y'all, because you always got to put some feet to your faith. It's time to talk about it. I may run over to the Facebook group and do a live as soon as we get off here. It's because you can do a group, but I think you all can come in as well. I may do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I may do that. But I need you to take some type of action step today. I need you to journal. I need you to go ahead and set up an appointment. Your coach, your pastor, your counselor. I need you to set up an appointment. I need you to go out with somebody you trust, right? You can do one of those three things. I need you to set up something, a girlfriend, your homeboy, your sister girl. Girl, can we go have coffee today? I just want to. Look, you can even reach out to somebody here. Somebody, get inside the group. Get inside the group. Say, hey, I think you lost a child too. I lost a child too, right? Right? You lost a child. I lost a child. Kimberly might hook up with Sean Spells, right? You lost a child. I lost a child too. Can we talk today? Just for you got 30 minutes. We can talk today. You lost a husband. I lost a husband too. You think we could talk today for about 30 minutes? Just share our stories. Just lean on each other. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For y'all know I'll sing in a minute. I need to lean on you, right? I want you to put some action to you. I want you to put some action to this lesson today. And I want you to purpose in your heart. You gonna journal. You gonna call, set up an appointment, a coach, counselor, a pastor. You gonna call a friend and go out. Maybe you talk on the phone. Maybe you go out. Hey, can we go out? Maybe you talk on the phone. Maybe you invite them to your crib. You gonna connect with somebody in this group. I don't know, but this is what I do know. When in doubt, let it out. Don't suppress it. Express it. Don't wait. Articulate. Those are the three things I do know. And the time is now. So I want you to purpose in your heart that you're gonna do this today. You're gonna do it today. I'm gonna take an action step today. I'm about to call somebody right now. I'm gonna make the call. I'm gonna set up the appointment. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to somebody in the group. Pastor Duncan, if you go live, I'm gonna jump in there. I'm gonna do something, but I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. Because guess what? A year from now, you're gonna wish you had done it. It is the most healthiest thing you can do. You may procrastinate in doing a lot of things. Don't let this be one of them. You don't want your problems to start having problems. Do it today. Look, I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I know you probably got a bunch of questions. That's why I'm trying to get y'all connected. I might run over to the Facebook page. If you ain't signed up for Facebook, go to the Good Morning Grief Group Facebook page. Sign up, register, whatever you got to do so you can come in there. We want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of it. I may go live in there, but I'm on the move today. I'm on the move today. This lesson was so good. I want y'all to connect with each other. Run to the group, connect with each other. Man, it's so powerful. Man, I love y'all so much. I do. I promise you I do. I promise with every fiber of my being. I wish y'all could understand. Not just how much I love you, but how much God loves you and how much God wants to see you healed and in a better place, right? Psalm 20, Psalm 34 and 18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves those who are crushed in spirit. He loves you. I love you. I want you to know better days are coming. I got to go. I'm on the move, but I want y'all to connect, okay? I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Connect. I might run over and do a live. You'll just have to tune in and see. Um, but I do. I love y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all. If not today, I'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time. Hope you have a sensational Saturday. When in doubt, let it out. Don't suppress it, express it. Don't wait, articulate. A year from now, you would have wished you did. I love y'all. Let's go.